Okay, we have Hannah here from Elite Home Staging, and in honor of that, no, not yet, not yet. So she makes your home beautiful, and so I'm going to just go off the beat a little bit today, and I'm going to give 13. This is an article about 13 science-backed ways to appear more attractive. Okay, there's various authors in this. Gahan is a Business Insider, and here's what he has to say. Your attractiveness is far more than just your physical appearance. People think, oh, I look like this. We're in LA. This is a land of plastic surgery, right? I want to fix this. I got to tuck this. I got to move that. I got to straighten this. Well, the first thing that adds to your attractiveness is to be funny. A sense of humor. How many of you don't have a sense of humor when you're talking to your clients? Have a sense of humor. You go on a date, have a sense of humor. Have some fun. Maybe the other person's actually making a joke instead of being serious. I find that's the biggest difference from going from New York to coming here. You know, New York's a sort of sarcastic, biting humor that doesn't seem to blend well in LA. So New Yorkers, when they find each other, it's like, woo, yay. Women are more attracted to men who can make them, this is one study, that can make them laugh. In one study, men were more successful at getting women's phone numbers when they had recently told a joke with a group of friends. So what they did is they had men in a bar, and one would they'd tell a joke and then go over and ask a woman for her phone number. And statistically much higher rate got a phone number when they came from that than when they just walked over in a regular state and got it. Another number 2, I guess, if I'm going to number these. Surround yourself with friends. If you're surrounded with friends, you're more attractive. People look better when they're in a group. It's probably because the brains take the faces out of the group and look at the group as a whole, and they look at the group of people as an aggregate. So if you have more attractive friends or less or whatever, you know, what's really, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? But when you're around people that you're having fun and you're interacting and friends, you become more attractive. And they look at you as an aggregate of the group, which makes the average attractive. The next one, skip the small talk. Oh, the weather's lovely out today. Oh, it's another sunny day today in Santa Monica. How are you today? Oh, yes, it's the weekend. Skip the small talk. People who ask deeper questions feel more connected to people than people who talk about superficial topics. When you're with your clients, are you connecting to them? Are you being deep and sympathetic to what's happening? It's so important. I know with what I have going on my listing, I don't want to give too many details, but I went over there last night to help them out because they're having a little problem with some things. And it meant a lot to them. It wasn't about, brushing over something. It was about addressing an issue and taking care of it and helping. Deep conversation makes you more attractive. Being able to flip a page fast makes you more attractive. Be a leader. People are attracted to leaders. When they did this survey, they were saying that people were more attracted to their group leaders than the people in the group. And they like someone who can stand out. So lead. Be strong. People want to be led. Smile more. Right? You know who I'm talking about. Everybody has that special person that when they smile at you, they light you up. Yeah. And when you're in the grocery store standing on line and you're moving your groceries and the lady in front of you turns back and gives you a little smile, it makes you feel like, wow, that's nice. That's attractive. How sweet is she? Or how nice, when I'm bumbling with something at the grocery store. I'm not big at the grocery store. And the checkout guy smiles and gives me a hand. That's nice. It's nice. It's attractive. It makes me feel warm when I get smiled to, so I try to smile. I've done experiments. Oh, there's a great quote. Albert Einstein said, "The most important decision you'll ever make in your life is whether you believe you live in a friendly world or a hostile world." I did not quote that exactly right, but you can look it up. And it's so true. I've done that. I've told you, I go to my gym in the morning, I take the elevator up, and if I act like I'm in a hostile world, I'm met with a lot of stink bombs, a lot of attitude, a lot of cockiness. You know, it's Equinox, Santa Monica, a little arrogance, a little whatever. I go in there and I'm like, "Hi, good morning, hi, good morning, hi." Like, kind of, people look at me like I'm strange, but I also get some smiles back. I relate with people and I realize they're not all arrogant and whatever. They're just protecting themselves, and I broke a barrier by smiling and being warm. And then they smile back, and that same person that was standing there that smiles back to me all of a sudden becomes very attractive to me. So smile more and you'll be more attractive. This one I love. Own a dog.
Or a cat.
It doesn't say cat.
It should.
It should. I agree. Own an animal, maybe. We'll go loose on this.
Yeah.
Owning an animal may symbolize or show that you're nurturing and compatible and capable of long-term commitment. So women see that in men. Men that are looking for that see that in women. Be nice. Just be nice. When you're an ass, you're not that attractive. You're not. When you're nice, you're much more attractive. You get much more with sugar than vinegar, right? There's these cliches out there for a reason. So be nice. Sherry is amazing at being nice
Yes, she is.
in very trying situations.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Amazing. Where I'm like, "Sherry, are you kidding me?" And she's like, "Tom, we hear both sides. We work this out. We're going to work through this. You know, there's no sense people getting upset." And she works things out very well because she's nice. Don't cross her the wrong way. She's got a hammer behind her back. We all know that. But be nice.
Thank you.
No, live in a high status place. So for me that says, all right, we can't all afford a fancy home. We can't all afford to go to the penthouse every night for dinner. But when they did this study, they photographed people in more of a high status place versus a neutral place. And what that says to me is, look your best. Present yourself well. Look put together. I don't care if you're wearing Old Navy or you're wearing couture, you know. Wear it well. Make sure your clothes fit you right. Colors complement your skin features. They complement your body. You know, try to hang out in places that might be beneficial for you, for business, to meet the type of people that you want to meet. You know, "Oh, I'm never selling $1 million homes." Well, think about where you're hanging out and the type of people you're associating with. Are you attractive to those type of people or not? How do you present yourself? Think about it. Play good music. People are attracted to people who play good music. In this they go on about women were much more attracted to men, or men and women that composed really complicated songs and complex music and maybe more classical complexities or popular music than like simple beats and simple things. So, music choice. Date someone pleasant. Date somebody who's pleasant.
You get this.
Women sometimes find other women's partners attractive when their partners are kind. Men find other people's partners attractive when they're kind. right? There's mirroring that goes on. People, mate choice copying, have you heard of that?
No.
Well, there's a phenomenon going on that if your friend's happy with this sort of woman and they're happy and they're nice, then it makes you feel like that's what you want.
Yeah.
It's, it's copying. But if you're pleasant and nice and smiling and happy and you're dating someone that's nice and pleasant, that's nice. If you're, in my 53 years, I've had friends that have dated ladies that were not particularly nice or fun to be around. And therefore my friends weren't fun to be around anymore. So, date somebody who's pleasant. Cultivate mindfulness. People who are socially aware. People who are more attentive to what you are saying. Don't you hate that when you're talking to someone and they're busy on the phone like, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no connection. Put the phone down, put your ringer off, and be present. Be mindful of what that person is saying or doing in front of you. Care. Care. People don't care what you say until they know how much you care. Right? Play extreme sports. People are more attractive to, this in particular is geared towards men that have hunter-gatherer risks. So if a man has a hobby like mountain biking, deep sea scuba diving, and it says extreme rollerblading, I don't even know what that is. My friends always make fun of me because I rollerblade. But they found them more attractive than people who casually handled chemicals in labs, didn't update their virus protection on their computer, different risky behaviors like that. They like those extreme sports. And then the final way to make yourself more attractive, wear red.
Red?
Wear red.
Powerful.
It's powerful. What they did is they took, I don't know how many women on this one. They took a bunch of women and put them behind red, white, gray, green, and blue backgrounds. And the men repeatedly found the women in front of the red background much more attractive. And they didn't mention that it was because of the red background. That wasn't noted in the description as to why. So wear red. There you are, 13 tips to make yourself more attractive. Try them out. Have fun. And now, Hannah is going to give us, well, it was 8 tips, right? How to make your house more attractive?